Amigos, a ver. En el capítulo anterior, la muerte de Signora fue impactante. Y ahora empieza la batalla final. Ay, Dios. Estoy nervioso porque la primera vez que entré ahí, bueno, accidentalmente presioné salir del demonio por error. Ahora voy a continuar. Esto de acá, estoy nervioso, en serio, estoy muy nervioso. Antes de... Bueno, no importa. Ah, tengo un correo, no importa, después lo veo. Deseen suerte, chicos, voy a morir con ganas. Por favor, dame algo bueno. Espero ganar. Espero ganar. Vamos, vamos, vamos. A ver, vamos. Oh. Ya, este concepto. Párrafo íbamos. Así que voy a hacerlo rápido. ¿Sí?
If so, then you not so. The Vision Hunt decree had the Fatui's actions thus far do not individual ambition, what you might not realize. Consider this. Rather, those who have lost traveler, there seems to be, so I won't insist that you... That's right. Anyway. So be it.
Vamos amigos, esto no me gusta nada. Primero este. ¿Y dónde estás?
Do you wish to become the enemy of eternity, traveler? Strike dead.
¿Llegó? Al menos me dio escudo.
No, my sword. Evasion is futile.
Swift and merciful, from whence you came.
Lightning falls on the land of eternity.
Terra smash.
Sí.
Inferior. This ends now. Strike dead.
No sé, pero le estoy dando pelea. Vamos.
Grain cutter.
To dust.
Espérate, cura, espérate. Tengo que... Allá, vamos. Vamos.
Evasion is futile.
Si bajarás poco, pero aunque sea te daré más ganas.
Strike dead.
A touch of frost. Terra smash.
Inferior.
No sé qué estoy haciendo, pero al menos está bien. Vamos.
Strike dead.
Cúrate. No. Miércoles, no. Ya te casi vamos. Sí, más que encima. Bájale, vamos, bájale un poco más, vamos. Bájale un poco más. Bájale un poco más seguido, vamos. Vamos, ¿qué pasa?
Instabilities will be removed.
Ya, ok, aquí no tengo elementos, solamente yo tengo elementos. Dios. Cura. ¿Tengo que curar algo? Ya está bien, algo. Click, perdóname. Por favor, resiste. Resiste, click. Click, resiste. Ah, no puedo ser. Ya, ¿qué pasó? A ver. Miércoles. Ah, verdad, la
Dear
táctica,
me,
supuestamente.
aren't you cutting it rather close?
¿Qué es ahí?
Miko, this was your doing?
Now. Don't forget who taught you how to place your consciousness in objects. Surely you don't think your ambition alone is enough to shake A's will, do you? Though you alone are here, they too have ambitions, which they long since entrusted to you.
¿Ambiciones que confiaron a mí?
Now then, close your eyes.
Ya.
We can abolish the Vision Hunt Decree.
Bien, entonces... Oh. Bien. Voy a tener poderes. Cura. ¿Tengo alimento? Está lleno, así que... Tú... Vamos.
Quick!
Thunder!
Yeah!
Your verdict is decided.
Swift and merciful. Spirit blade. But how?
No, my sword! Witness power for what?
Y ahora sí vas a caer. Ahora sí vas a caer. ¡Muerto una vez!
Without yearning, all returns to silence.
A touch of frost. Submit for judgment.
This world, a fleeting shadow.
Ya vamos a caer, ahora sí. ¡Muérete!
Quick! Yeah! From whence you came.
¡Ven acá! ¡Vas a morir! ¡Vas a morir en mis manos! ¡Muérete! ¡Y caíste! ¿Dónde estás? ¡Ven acá!
Dust!
¡Toma! Me cayó. Me caíste ya. Se acabó. Ay, Dios.
You've lost, eh?
Yes, I have.
Why can you not trust your people, and in the power of their ambitions? These ambitions have transcended space and time. They are something that no one can snuff out.
Cuando las personas avanzan con todas sus fuerzas, pueden superar las expectativas de los dioses.
Is this the lesson you learned from your journey in Liyue?
Sí.
There are nations where humans cast their god aside and stride forward. So are we to just abandon the notion of progress?
You and I have both witnessed the great loss that progress can bring. Eternity. Eternity is the
A ver la historia de
When lightning flashes, it casts a shadow. My name means shadow.
¿Ya?
With my blade, I purged all obstacles to progress.
Miércoles.
And yet, something was lost with each step forward. In the end, I even lost her. The tales are still retold in the shade of every Thunder Sakura. but the wounds left on our nation by that terrible loss still ache. Never stop searching, even if only for a brief flash of light. If nothing else, we have the present moment. She said that once. But I've seen a nation strike forward and lose everything to the heavenly principles. Perhaps only if time stands still will the lightning's glow never fade. The present moment is a fragile illusion. Only eternity can bring us closer to the heavenly principles. I am no longer the shadow. Mine is the most supreme and noble form. Let power over the realm be vested within me. In this form shall I honor my subjects' dream, for a land of eternity, unchanging forevermore.
Vaya.
The heavenly principles. Irrelevant nonsense as far as I'm concerned. When all's said and done, all you really want is to protect your beloved Inazuma forever and ever.
That would be something of an oversimplification.
But is this nation worth existing for eternity? Stripped of ambitions, stripped of the potential for change. It does nothing more than simply exist. I wonder what loss would it really be to anyone if such a nation were destroyed.
Miko, retract your words. Never changing eternity is the promise I made to my people.
But what your people need from you is not your promises. They want your attention. Your divine gaze.
You mean vision? Humans have a lifespan of barely 100 years. They cannot afford to bear any extra loss, but I have experienced it all.
But eternity is far too cruel a fate for you, eh?
For me?
Not only have you stopped paying attention to the world, it must have been terribly lonely here, all alone, for centuries on end.
But it is necessary.
You will miss much by refusing progress. You seek to prevent loss, but have you considered all you are losing by remaining here in stasis for all eternity? You are obviously lonely, and yet for the sake of eternity, you choose to stretch your loneliness out to infinity. Tell me this. Why is the sky here that was once so dark glowing again? Why now? This is your plane of euthymia. It's your inner world. So it can only mean that you are happy to see me again. You have found the loneliness here unbearable.
I have nothing to say to that.
Soledad mata.
But I have so much to say to you.
How long will that take?
As a Fox envoy, I have an excellent memory. I recall every detail, so it will probably take me another few centuries to read.
Seeing you again is a change.
Since you are willing to admit that.
What a childish conversation this is. Anyway, now that I have been defeated by you and your plan, but with regards to eternity and the question of whether this...
You are the one who's been acting like a child from...
Al final ya no estará sola.
As promised, the Raiden Shogun abolished the Vision Hunt Decree. Finally, her people's wishes penetrated her locked heart. Beyond the plane of euthymia, she saw what eternity means in the eyes of the world. When one's fervent ambition burns brightly, the gods will cast their gaze upon you. Some ambitions have the power to heal wounds, to bring victory, to inspire hope.
Al final pudo salir.
But some ambitions outlive their masters. long after the
¿Verdad?
soul
¿Y esa espada?
ascends. They remain as they were in the beginning.
Ay, Tipi falleció.
Burning bright and true for all eternity.
Y dejó el abueleto ahí. Supuestamente ese abueleto no podía volver a despertar, pero volvió. Regresó el hombre de poder, mejor dicho. ¿Y qué? ¿Se acabó la misión? A ver. Eso me pasa por no jugar los eventos, en serio. Estoy muy retrasado. Voy con el carro.
So what did you guys do with the riding Kyokun's plane of euthymia anyway? Is the Vision Hunt decree abolished?
Todo fue gracias a Yami y Miko.
Oh, gotcha. Paimon was super worried, you know. So maybe the reason Yaimiko is looking for us now is because she...
Sí, vamos a verla, a ver dónde está.
Another bad one? No, let me try again.
Oh, me dio más cosas. Ahorita a ver. Aquí estoy.
Why, hello. If it isn't the triumphant traveler. And why might you be visiting the shrine?
Sí.
literally told us to come meet you here.
I was just joking.
Seems like someone's in a pretty good mood.
Catching up with an old friend I hadn't seen in years was By the way, I heard that you had a duel before the throne. With a Fatui Harbinger, no less.
Ocurrió sobre la marcha.
Defeating Signora head-on in a duel means that your strength exceeds my expectations. Still, you did end up victorious. I gather congratulations.
Sure feels good to finally thwart the Fatui. They caused plenty of trouble along the way, but at the very least...
Wait a second. Did you say, as in,
Goodness.
the little thing that looks something like a...
Yep, that's the one. You've seen one too? Gnosis belong to the Seven.
Cuidado con el camión.
Hero would keep them
Paso fuera con un camión, chicos.
What's wrong?
I handed that over.
¿Ah?
You did what?
Well, how else was I supposed to save your skin from the Balladeer exactly?
Entonces, hace tiempo que se llevaron los
The
nazis.
Balladeer is number 6 of the Fatui Harbingers. I'm not the kind of person who risks life and limb for any...
You did... for once, Paimon just does not know what to say.
Pero ¿por qué tenías tú la Gnosis?
After A created her puppet vessel, she no longer had anywhere to put. As her erstwhile closest friend, A handed it over to me. And I've kept it in. She no longer needs the power of the Gnosis, and in any case, she tells. Thus, the Gnosis became not only useless, but also a potential source. Is that not a good bargain? Exchanging it. Judging by the results, at least, I dare say I struck a good deal.
When you put it like that, Paimon has to agree. The Traveler is worth more than a Gnosis.
Ahora entiendo por qué no hemos visto a Sakamusia desde entonces.
Well, what's done is done. And Paimon heartily thinks we'll be getting it back now.
Ok.
So anyway, you still haven't told us why you called us here.
It's to thank you.
Bien.
You
Sí.
intend to travel all over Teyvat, and the time has come for the Inazuma leg of your trip to come to an... As a mark of my gratitude, I will answer any questions you may have about the road ahead.
Cualquier pregunta.
What would you like to know about?
¿Qué le podría preguntar? Cuéntame sobre la Manuelita Shogun, cuéntame sobre la antigua Shogun, sobre mi hermana.
Sorry, I haven't a clue. I'm also unfamiliar with the god you described. But if you still have doubts about A, I would say they are Not only does she not fit your description, but she voluntarily gave up her gnosis long ago.
Después de conocer no creo que
That's
fuera
good to
ella.
hear. Otherwise, given that I'm her familiar, it could have made our...
Don't worry, we aren't looking to pick a fight with you.
I wish you the best. As for your sister's whereabouts, I'll let you know if I find out anything. Consider it part of my means of thanking you.
Sobre la siguiente parada de mi
After
viaje.
leaving Inazuma, I think it would be easiest for you to go to Sumeru.
Sumeru. Oh, nueva región.
We've run into
Yes, well, Sumeru is the land of the god of wisdom, but their obsession gives rise to some... In Sumeru, knowledge is holistically...
Knowledge?
Yes. I don't know whether it was the sages or Lesser Lord
Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Oh, you haven't heard. Lesser Lord Kusanali, I'm sure you must have some things to discuss with her too.
Bueno,
I
no
wish
tengo
you all
más
the
preguntas.
best.
Mejor
Are
me
you
retiro.
sure? Okay then. Oh, Traveler. Do you still have the Omamori I gave you?
Ah, por supuesto, lo guardaré en un lugar
Keep it
seguro.
safe. Is that all you intend to do with it? There was me thinking that you might hang it around your neck to show off to the world, telling everyone who inquired that it was given to you by none other than Yaimi.
Who in their right mind would do that?
Okay, I'll stop. Now, a question
Bendición.
for you. Traveler, what is your ambition?
Supongo que reunirme
I
con mi hermana.
see.
Cosa que no tengo.
But that is merely a small goal, based on what... Your ambition should be something that transcends the world. Perhaps the reason you do not possess a vision is that such an ambition... Continue on your journey, and maybe that...
Y se acabó. Genial. Y ese boleto, pero supuestamente, ¿por qué me lo quedaré? Bueno, no importa, quiero ver el árbol. Quiero ver el cerezo. Ah, me falta uno, no importa. Ok, ¿y qué hago ahora? Ya no tengo misión de acorde. Perfecto, ahora tengo misión legendaria. Ya. Tengo nuevo evento que lo haré después en este momento.